All right, this is Jonesy Cast again. I'm Jonesy, and this is the cast. Hey, please like the video and subscribe if it suits you. Um, this one's kind of funny, and I say that because of the start of it. The context isn't funny, but we'll get into that. Girlfriend upset because I couldn't finish. User Daniel plays. It was just funny because it starts off with I was fingering her in the kitchen. That's fucking straight to the point, mate. I love your work. I love your work. I was fingering her in the kitchen, and when she tried stroking me off, I did come. Now, I assume you mean you didn't come. This kind of made her upset, and I'm kind of thinking I have delayed ejaculation because I've lasted 3 hours before while having sex, or I didn't come at all. Well, when she was upset, she told me, I bet you wouldn't have this issue with another girl. She stopped talking to me because she said I don't find her attractive as to the reason why I didn't come. I explained to her that I have this issue, but she didn't hear me out. I gave her space and she cheered up, but she said it just bothers her that I can't finish up sometimes. I feel like this makes her feel inadequate. If this ever happens again, what should I do? I love this girl with all my heart and I hate to see her like this. Okay. So I don't know how old you both are. Seems you might be young, probably in your early 20s. This is not uncommon, man. It's not uncommon. So I'll give you a bit of context for why I was interested in this post. So I'm 32 male, and I've slept with dozens of women. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to give you context. Okay. When I started sleeping with a lot of women, it was easy because I was young. I was in my late 20s. But the problem is I started watching porn when I was 17. And I'm 32 now. So that's about 15 years. Now, what they don't tell you is that porn actually ruins the male brain. It ruins the female brain as well, but it's just that men get caught up in it more often. And so I got ruined. My brain got ruined, and now I take Viagra to get a hard on. Now, I can get a hard on. The issue is not that. The issue is maintaining it and being able to, get in there and do the job. And so, you imagine what my girlfriend now thinks about the fact that that is the case. Well, here's the deal. I fucking told her. I just straight out told her. I said, look, I take Viagra because it helps me with my confidence. It helps me relax. It reduces my anxiety, etc. And she was okay with that because I explained to her very clearly, this is not about you. Like, I find my girlfriend really attractive, right? But it's not about her. It's about me. And I would probably communicate that to your girlfriend, that it's about you. Now, the question is, can she handle the truth? That's the question, right? So she stopped talking to me because she said I don't find her attractive. Okay. So if she tells you that you don't find her attractive, that's a problem because it means that she's assuming intent. She's assuming that she knows your mind. That's a problem. Now, I bet you wouldn't have this issue with another girl. That's a comment from jealousy. It essentially means that, like, this wouldn't happen with another girl. Like, why are you saying that? It's just annoying. Because it means that she's not trying to get at the problem. She's just trying to lay the blame somewhere on you so that she doesn't feel that the blame's on her, which I totally understand because one thing that a woman wants to feel with her man is attractive. And that, like, there's this old saying that a man is turned on by looking at a woman, and a woman is turned on by looking at a man looking at her. For the woman, it is to be seen. For the man, it is to see. Now, sometimes that's different. Like, I like to know that my girl finds me attractive, but it kind of makes me awkward and uncomfortable when she starts giving me hot compliments. I'm like, ugh, just stop. So, look, I don't know how old you are, but if you're young, you need to start having conversations in which you can be honest with each other. And the reason that you need to do that is because you need to build the habit of doing that. Now, that is for you, regardless of whether you stay in this relationship with her. You need to build the habit of being as honest as you possibly can with your girlfriend, because relationships turn into legal contracts, okay? And if you can't have a conversation about the fact that you're not coming, you're not going to be able to have a conversation about, who's paying most of the rent, how much to pay for a house, custody, like there's so many conversations, who gets power of attorney, there's so many conversations that are really important that you need to have with her that will not be able to be had if she can't handle the truth. So I suppose I would say you need to, now to engage in that conversation, here's what I would do. I would sit her down and say, look, I just want to have a chat and I want you to tell me everything that you feel about what just happened. So, and then just let her vomit it out. Right. And just listen. That's all you do. You just listen. You don't talk. It doesn't matter how much it hurts or how much it sucks or how much you cry. You don't talk. You just let her speak. Right. Then when she's done, she lets you speak. You tell her everything that you can. Okay. Doesn't matter how much it hurts her. Doesn't matter how much she cries. Doesn't matter how much she wants to interrupt. She can't, because you need to be heard. Right. But you have to start off with you being the listener, because it gives her the opportunity to input into the conversation first. And then if you can't have a conversation like that in which you're both honest with each other, well, there's your answer. There's your answer, man. Like, if she's going to allow her insecurities and her fears and her past to control her in the relationship with you, that's your problem. Okay. Now, it's not your problem if you break up with her, but it doesn't seem like you want to break up with her. It seems like you want to stay with her, and that's good, right? It's kind of what relationships are based on. But what I would say is that if you really want this relationship to work, you need to be having honest conversations, and she needs to be able to handle the truth. Now, find out what ticks her box in terms of compliments and making her feel attractive, right? I remember when I'm 32 now. I remember when I was in my early 20s, my mates used to talk about the courtesy wank. And the courtesy wank was when you have a wank before you meet a girl so that you don't come straight away, right? It seems like you need the opposite. You need, like one thing that I've noticed over my time is that women love it when you come. They love it when you come, because it's a sense of achievement, in a sense that they are the reason that you come. It's when I said before about women like to be seen, women like to be acknowledged in that way, the fullness of expression of ejaculation. Okay, now it might be the case that you need to stop masturbating or watching porn. I don't know if you do, but if you do, you need to stop, because that'll definitely help. Also, I think that when she comes to understand that this is not about her, but it's about you, things will get a lot easier. The question is, can she deal with someone who has, quote unquote, delayed ejaculation? I don't know. But that's something you need to find out, because if she can't deal with it, if she can't deal with you not coming sometimes, then you need to find a new girlfriend. But before you do that, you need to become the man that you need to be to get the woman you want to get. But that's way in the future, right? What you need to do first is figure out if she can deal with you and figure out if you can deal with her. Have a conversation in which you two are just straight up and down honest with each other. Be prepared to go to the wall, man. Be prepared to break up. Like, I am prepared to break up with my girlfriend in the conversations that we have. And that is what stops us from doing that. So many people operate in their relationships out of fear, and they don't learn the truth. They don't learn about themselves or the other person because they're so afraid of breaking up. I'm not, because I know I'll be okay, right? So you need to be able to put everything on the line, because that is what a relationship is. It is everything on the line, okay? And you don't want to be spending time with someone who's just going to be resentful towards you and use passive aggressive tactics like she is to try to change your behavior, because it'll only wear you down and give you a stiffy. opposite of a stiffy. I don't know why I said stiffy. Anyway, you're going to get soft real hard, fast. So many Freudian slips in this video. You're going to get soft real quick if she's giving you shit about the fact that you can't perform the way she wants. So just be cool with each other, you know, but have that honest conversation. I hope this helps, man. And good luck. Like the video, please.